Alright, hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of JoJo's Jumpchain, Qliphoth Breakdown, I believe. I was, again, going to say Pokemon, and I was going to say Ruby every single time we do this. It gets weird. Anyways, we are back again with JoJo's.
My asshole exploded!
Jesus Christ, my
Alright,
ears have
He-Man.
exploded.
Sounded like a new way of He-Man activating his sword.
He-Man!
He-Man! So...
He-Man! You wanna feel the power of my boner?
Jesus. Alright, so in the last episode, we met Samuel. We made a plan, which we're probably going to deviate from, knowing us. Lilith wasn't here last episode, but she is here now. Hi, Lilith.
Hi.
She's still not here now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Full group is here. Woo! And we met Samuel. We made a plan. I believe, Megan, you're going to go and start fishing his people out of anywhere he tells you to.
I mean, yeah. Just give me like photos and then names on the side. I'll just pop up in front of people, look at the photo. Is this your name? And then I'll kidnap.
Is this your name? What? Give me a wallet. Here is.
Alright.
Wrong person. Here you go.
What is the maximum capacity of this?
We can share warehouses.
Alright. You should be able then, if all of the other warehouses are approximately this size, yes, it should be able to house them.
Alright. I
feel
mean,
like
mine
should is a
actually
problem.
housing, but I don't know who else actually has housing.
I mean, I have capsules.
I have doggos.
I have housing. And food. But okay,
I
cool.
also have 1,000 Pokeballs that I might be able to use.
Yeah. So,
I don't-
oh wait, Ron's asleep. Does anyone know how to work his camera phone? We should probably find Lilith.
Can I?
Right.
Couldn't she have just have gone with us, or is she literally lost?
She got lost.
Let's roll to see if you guys can contact. Oh, look!
Oh yeah, you do have a phone, huh? Actually, no, I have a map. What am I kidding?
I have a map too. You just
We
find
both
it.
have maps. Me and Megan just simultaneously pull out our maps like,
Can
oh, there
I
she
make it?
is.
Oh yeah, I can just find you on the map, and then I pop up right next to you.
Let's
and
just
I'm
say
like,
you find Lilith in a library somewhere or a
No,
bookstore.
you find Lilith dead in a gut.
Excuse me?
I mean, am I wrong?
I think you
Yes?
would.
Are you sure about that?
I am
Uh,
alive.
She's not dead yet.
You?
Jesus, my audio just crapped out.
You'll never
Oh.
Hi guys.
Oh,
past year and a half, and you guys are all
Where's
just
it
going
going
along
Why is my audio crapping?
with
it.
it.
keep saying that she's the mom of the group. Is she your imaginative?
Yo, look, my guy has a lot of issues actually, because you know, he's basically lived at least 5 lifetimes at this point. So
That is
So I
true.
mean, it makes sense.
So you managed to grab her, find her, drag her, I suppose, out of wherever nice place she is, and plop her down into hell.
welcome back to hell.
You got lost.
Maybe
We're,
I got lost on purpose.
Well, I mean, now we're terrorists, so this is kind of your fault.
What now? I leave! Once again, I leave for... How many times have I said this? I leave for 2 weeks!
And stop leaving!
And y'all are terrorists?
Yeah, we're terrorists. Ron may have committed sexual assault on somebody.
What? Again?
Again! Excuse me!
I just look over at James. It's just like, is this a common thing for you? Fuck.
Again, James doesn't know these people.
True.
Right. I'm gonna look at Samuel. Actually, I'm gonna look at Robin because now, is this a common thing for you people?
What?
Dealing with what's his face who sexually assaults people, apparently.
Well, I haven't actually known him for that long, but probably.
That's fair. Alright, so, what's our plan, ladies and gentlemen? Are we going to go kill people? Are we going to have a nice long talk about pain and suffering after what's-his-face goes and talks with what's-their-face? And Samuel here can... Well, you probably can just relax, honestly.
I mean, before, is it Buck or is it Ron that are going to be going to declare the
It's
duel?
That'd be James.
It's James because
James.
if Ron did it, A, Ron's knocked out right now, so it'd take him all to wake up, and B, they'd probably kill him on sight.
Oh, true. Okay. Well, okay. Do you want to get what are they called? Like ear. What are they called?
Ear recorders?
Earphones to.
Wouldn't you
to
want
be
a
able
hidden camera?
Mm.
Yeah.
I would rather do a hidden camera because then you could, pull me out of any bad situation.
Yeah, the idea was that we get a camera, we live stream to a computer, you take a picture of an area, print it out, and then use that as a way to teleport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. So we'll have some hidden camera on you, and then we'll have like a freaking printer here that sets up so like do that.
I'll just tag along for the ride so I can get him to get some sip. So
This is my car.
he's unconscious. Somebody's gotta grab him, bring him out, and to get some sip.
Alright then.
Nice car, by the way. Very right. Okay,
Okay.
so
Well, as long as you have one of them on you.
Mhm.
Should we have an earpiece so that we can talk to each other?
To be fair, do I
wanna
really want to
have
hear
an
you people?
earpiece?
Yeah, it's like, do I really want to hear you people argue in my ear?
Good
and that's
point.
fair. It could be a one-sided thing, so we could actually record your entire conversation.
Can't you just do that off the camera?
Oh, that's true. Cameras do have
Yes.
microphones nowadays.
Can I have a speaker then?
Possibly.
Oh.
What?
Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
I'll be done with that in like 30 minutes.
Ah, cool.
Why is it walrus wear wire? It seems like
Because James isn't Buck. Buck is
True.
James, but James isn't Buck.
Okay.
His mindset is odd. Anyways, so shall we get to going? And Samuel, yeah, you just list out people and have fun here. I guess it's kind of boring here, to be honest. Megan, you should
My name's
furnish
Robin.
up the place. Oh yeah, Robin, you should
My character's name is
furnish
Robin.
up the place. It's some
My house is
Christmas tree.
furnished. Everyone else's house isn't furnished.
You could get like some tree houses in here, like Christmas
You know
trees.
what I miss? I miss our house from Pokemon.
Yeah, the one we all pitched together to create.
I mean, you could make one in your warehouse,
Right.
technically.
Yeah, but I miss that one specifically. Okay.
The one with
I've
the
had houses
weird
in most
mouth and
cities,
the weird
though.
eyes and the weird blush on it.
Yes. Yes, that one. It was very endearing.
Fair point.
I'm gonna ask Samuel if he can give me something that will identify that it's from him, so I can show his boys, and then they'll be more cooperative coming.
He thinks for a moment before nodding. You have a phone, yes?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Then we need only do one of those video services. He holds up his phone. Though, admittedly, I haven't used one since FaceTime was a thing.
Damn.
All right. So yeah. Okay. That's funny. I'm just gonna Skype call every time I find a new person.
Jesus Christ. Just like ring a ding
Probably
ding.
the only person who has Skype on his phone.
Okay, well that works for me.
Alright, cool. So she'll be
So, yeah.
going doing that,
We begin
and
harvesting the 174 of his boys.
Jesus
So
Christ.
yeah, do you want? Let's fucking go.
174 of his
Boy.
those that work under.
Bruh,
Hmm?
I have 4 in speed. If I can't do this fast, nobody on Earth.
God, you're gonna get such a goddamn headache from this, man.
Helpful.
No, the people that are gonna get headache are probably the people getting pulled in the portal, and then I close it like immediately behind them so I can go off to the.
Just like teleport, 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 teleport.
That's
Such a
Strong
bad headache.
this for
Let's see, bruh. I don't know.
To be fair, it's not your speed that you have to worry about, it's your endurance.
True.
No, yeah.
Stands run off stamina,
Well,
which is a
I have
fact
more
people
than
tend to.
I have higher
Okay.
than average for that because of perks that I've gotten from
Yeah.
different.
Would she have to roll, considering how much energy she's used in the last couple episodes as well?
I should have been able to get it back. Rest. I don't know.
you do regenerate quickly, but between all of that portaling, keep in mind it's been a few minutes, and you'll then now be creating at least another 174 portal.
Jesus.
Are they all like going to be located in a similar area, or like they're spread out?
The
Quite far?
majority of them are off duty. He cycles the on duty members.
That's a journey.
If the on-duty people are usually in an area together,
Yeah.
I could just mass teleport. Use a bigger one, and then just
Mhm.
use my smaller ones to get around.
That is true.
This is true.
You can also take a while doing it since I'm assuming
Yeah.
Buck is gonna have to go talk with the big boys.
It is potentially possible, but it is very time consuming and very tiresome. Fortunately, you do have a fair bit of, like Sin just mentioned, Buck has to go deal with other shenanigans.
Also, I have a whole bunch of medicine that I stole from that.
I don't think.
Okay, you
that thing
just
is gonna be
start
something-
drugging yourself up.
Just freaking injecting yourself, and then someone's like, "Oh, hey, nice anesthetic."
Oh, thanks.
Pure adrenaline.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm worried. I'm in danger. Alright, so I'm assuming we get some kind of camcorder on Wars, and then we get to get some sip, and then we drop off me and Ron as I, well, basically just throw hot chocolate onto Ron until he wakes up in the next 2 hours.
Oh, fucking G.
Don't be a lot of chocolate on your Ron. Anyways, Buck goes off for his mission. Lilith, what are you doing this time? Are you just hanging out with me and, Ron, or are you walking with
I'll
Megan?
try to help resuscitate Ron because I'm generally the person that, does
Just
that.
gently applying aloe vera to him while I just shove, like, hot chocolate on his face. We're such nice
Yeah.
people. Alright,
And
cool.
Occasionally, checking his vitals to make sure you don't kill him.
I wouldn't kill him, just, stuff him with hot chocolate. Anyways, so, Corin, check the other map, make sure it's on the right section you want it to be. But yeah, so, what, you drop me off, Buck, and then you start driving towards the other area?
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Let me pull us over here. Corin can fiddle with his magic. Corin.
Oh, I'm on the. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't deleting Sam's lair. Click.
That's why. Don't know where everything is supposed to be.
Well, he's going through the front door at the moment, right? As
Yeah.
he's driving up.
Yeah, I drive up and just kind of front door.
Cool.
Just drive into the front door.
I mean,
I'm not driving into the front door.
Why does
I'm
there
not.
need to be a front
Samuel
door?
is- Look, James is not Buck. Buck would absolutely do that, but James, no.
James
Oh,
just like,
damn.
I'll be nice.
He's gonna be a changed man after he goes.
Jesus Christ. Alright. I don't see any difference, Corn.
Oh, that would be because I wasn't editing that.
Oh. Alright. Well, we're on this page. That you drive up. We'll pretend this car is yours, I suppose. There we go.
As you arrive, you can see an unfamiliar white-haired man currently leaning against the door as he grins up with a bit of a confused expression.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Hi, yeah. You know that the elements of surprise starts to wear off after a certain number of times, right?
I wasn't trying to surprise you.
Well, I didn't actually expect to see anyone here when I got staffed from. What are you doing here?
Here to see the big guy, the boss, the big man up the cheese.
We call him
That's
the
another-
director.
You can call him whatever you want. I don't control what you do.
I don't know how to feel about you.
I mean, to be fair, seeing how I'm here, I mean, feel as you wish. I don't really care. I dealt with the thing I needed to deal with, so I'm back. I never said I wasn't coming back. You people really assume a lot.
Okay, well, I'm going to phone ahead.
Can you just take me to him? I need to have a conversation.
I'm pretty sure that I would get eviscerated if I did that. But hey, I honestly wasn't expecting any of this to happen in the last few days. So,
What, a random guy with a missing leg and a missing eye walking back up after you tried to take him last time while you were doing with the other people, walked to his car, casually turned it on, and drove away? Or just the general brouhaha that has been this entire experience?
if I'm telling the truth, fighting a stand using amputee is probably one of the lowest things on the weird scale in the last few.
But I'm not fighting you.
Okay.
What? I literally have not fought you this entire time. Literally, you don't even know if I have a stand. Looks at the reptilian leg. Okay.
Yeah.
Look. I've had a long day.
I think we all have. Out from the front door walks Dot.
Hello.
I'll handle escorting him. This is highly suspicious. Time to go on my.
Time to go on my.
Don't kill anyone who signs my paychecks.
Priority straight.
I'm
Well,
not
fair enough.
killing anyone, random stranger.
His name is Goliath. He doesn't actually get paid by us. He doesn't work for Cater,
Then why is he here?
the director.
So let me ask again, why is he here if he doesn't get paid?
He gets paid, technically. The director pays him
Fair.
in stands.
I'm not going to question that, and I'm going to follow you now because, frankly, I've had a really long day, ma'am, and I'll be real, I kind of just want to get this conversation with this dude over with.
That would be a good idea. I've been receiving several reports about, let's call them issues, and it seems like we might want to resolve them quick.
I mean, fair enough.
Dot.
Yes,
I'm the person who
I know.
making sure.
I'm stupid.
passive
I'm not that
aggressive
stupid. Man. To be fair, Buck got put on this, or James got put on this wild goose chase by this person. He's a lot of lost to rep. He's lost English. He's lost a lot of reptiles in the last several days.
That's true. He's listening to his babies. I feel bad about that now.
He gets very angry.
Does not take you long to arrive as Johann sits at his back, feeding Scrap
Aw.
and Turtle. The only tolerable member of the terrorist.
Why am I a terrorist, by the by?
Guilty by association.
I literally know none of them.
Unfortunately, that's not
You
what these
only
falsified
think
documents that
that.
I made.
They need that turtle.
I regret a lot of things. For example, I regret writing. But I
Well,
assume
I
there's
wanna-
a reason for this.
Yeah, I have a proposition if you're willing to take it, and since you seem like a businessman of questionable tolerances, I figured you would at least want to hear me out.
If I were not a man driven by his morbid curiosity to see exactly how wrong things can go in my personal life, I would have you. You need a chair?
I mean, yeah, looks at missing leg, pulls it from stand. Yeah, because standing on one leg hurts.
That's blip, 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 blip. There.
I have chair
What
now.
was
Chair.
that
So-
noise?
What? What?
Stop.
What were you expecting that noise to be?
I don't like it.
Bwep. Bwep.
Please
Just wait till she sees Wobbly. Wow, fucking Luigi. There we
Okay.
So,
Luigi time.
follow me,
Jesus
Cold
Christ.
and it's a broken.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
What?
I've listened to that too many times.
Hallelujah.
I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
The best part is that I didn't even technically start this one.
Kid, you liar!
Hey, I said wep. That doesn't start Hallelujah.
You know
It's
what?
not wrong.
That's fair.
Okay.
Alright.
My final state, my head hurts.
I understand that searing agony of the soul.
Alright.
But in the
My-
meantime, what we
Mm.
have
Okay.
is Johann leaning back, continuing to feed lettuce to this titanic turtle as he stares down.
So, where do I begin? First off, do you like games?
Only when I control who wins it.
What about a game of stand users?
Sounds like I control the victor.
Alright, so let me break this down to a businessman-like culture. What happens if you beat us, you win, you can record the entire thing for fun. Not to use in marketing, but within your own company towards stand users who may oppose you. Or you shove that video around looking for stand users because non-stand users can't see stands. However, stand users can and/or stand users who haven't yet awakened their power. Instead of having to go out manually, you put the video up somewhere. People start, being people and leaving comments and all sorts of randomness, and you start hunting stand users for your own personal gain from these fights that we may perhaps do. Or, since you've labeled us as terrorists, you and your 8 or 9, however many of your major heads are left and are findable, frankly, fight us in an arena-like situation, one-on-one fights from our group of 6, from your group of 9. You record the entire thing, and you use it as propaganda of sorts to grow your business because, oh hey, we fought and won against a bunch of terrorists. Oh, so, frankly, everything seems pretty boring around here normally. Like, legitimately, this seems like the most interesting thing y'all have had happen in, what, a few months? A week? What?
I will admit, it is the most interesting things have been in quite some time, which is, quite frankly, the most troublesome thing about that.
What they
I would just like to be able to run my company in peace. Unfortunately, you and that man, you in this case being the plural referring to the group, not you as an individual, as far as I can tell, you just happen to have an affinity for Tortai and other reptiles. I don't have explicit issues with you. However, between your group
He knows nothing.
and certain elements currently, let's say, bankrolling my efforts, I am obliged to reduce your entire team into a pile of corpses of questionable discernibility in terms of identity.
Now, let me ask you this. Who will you learn? How will you learn if you turn us into corpses of who our boss is?
Because I don't need to know who your boss is. My boss simply wants you dead to prove a point.
So you're not the boss?
I am the individual in charge of this company. You are... I was not able to find a satisfactory answer to whether or not you are a
And I can't give you one because the only memories that I have is of this world and this place that you people keep talking about. Though, given satisfactory information to provide you, the only answer I can give you is a possible maybe. If not, then they found a person that exactly looks like their friend.
I'll be
Again,
brief then. The principle of
fair.
the jumper is that an entity has granted us incredible power in exchange for achieving their purpose. What limited information I've been given reflects that the group with which you associate, possibly yourself included, are working for the... And you may think, but I am a director, not a cop. Are working for this deity. Now, let us suppose that you are a self-employed archaeologist. Who, my young friend, is your boss?
My boss. That's a tricky one. See, under most circumstances, I would say myself, but under the current circumstances, I can't tell you unless you take this deal.
The main point of what I'm getting at is that your boss is God, and my boss is God. They are not the same God, because apparently monotheism is too complicated for the real fucking world. I miss being a God-fearing Christian.
There are many questions I have, but none of them I really feel like
I have more.
Maybe.
The
Again,
main issue here is that I am tempted to take your offer on the grounds of you and your group keep disappearing. I could have sworn I had Ronald cornered, and now he's gone. I had two other intruders, one a young woman and one a rather bulky man, and they're both gone. Everyone suddenly appeared outside of my building, and they were all gone. You can understand how, if my job is to kill you, this is getting rather bothersome.
Well, then think about it this way. If you put us in fights with your 8 and yourself maybe at one point, depending on how things go with your 8 subordinates, there is no rules over life and death whether somebody can be killed or not. I never stated that. You could kill us all and steamroll us, but only in 1 versus 1 fights. Because, see, it's more fun that way, at least if you're a stand user. And 2, if I do work for this person, I doubt this person cares because, frankly, being someone who's been dealing with these people for the last several days because you labeled 1 me as a terrorist and 2, I met them at a stinking warehouse and all they've ever done is bring me bad luck. I'd assume this person cares more about their own entertainment than the lives of the people that she uses for that. If it's a she or a he, it's a deity, I really don't know. I'm going to use she because I feel like that's more accurate for some odd reason. Oh, so they keep using she. They also keep calling it jump, and I don't know why.
How boring,
again,
but at least it's better than my patrons.
I doubt she cares if we die. I doubt she cares if you die or anything happens. I think this person's clearly just out for themselves because I kid you not, like 10 minutes ago, one of those people had a breakdown in one of their, what do you call them? I think they were calling them warehouses.
Yes, Cosmic Warehouse. That sounds about right.
So let's do it this way. We meet up at a certain place. Book like slides, like James like puts his phone down. Take my phone, put your number in it. I'll tell you the location, and we do fights there. And whoever wins wins. Whoever loses loses. Either way, do me a favor. That lady, Diana, correct? That the big idiot in blue messed with and made her angry, and she tried to ask for a kill order on him.
Your phrasing is a bit odd. She didn't try. She succeeded. I'd rather he died as well. Workplace culture is very important.
Fair enough. Again, I'm an archaeologist. I deal with dead things and tombs. Well, digging a lot.
Yes.
I don't have a work.
More relaxing to deal with the dead. I assume you're asking for her to be present as well. Some sort of.
No. I'm saying like all the people like her, the other lady, your right hands, your other heads that you use and have trust in. I'm saying we all fight as individuals on an individual letter. I'm saying for her, she gets to fight the big guy on her own, and he gets no help from any of us. One-on-one fights, like I said. Our group of 6 rotates. Your group, 1 at a time, depending on who wins and who loses. And winner and lose could be death. It gets rid of us out of your hair. We stop disappearing because it's a deal struck between the 2 groups. And if you win, everyone lives. You get to go about your business casually without any of us ever interrupting you again. Because frankly, you're not going. There's someone among us who's a lot better at things than I am, it seems, and she's been working herself ragged. She could probably keep going and teleporting us in and out of your place constantly until we wore you down. This is just quicker for both sides, frankly.
Yes, I am getting tired of the guerrilla tactic. Unfortunately, it seems that. Well, I suppose this will do. He hands his phone over to you. It's for you, as it then begins to buzz from a phone call.
Hello.
Challenge accepted.
That works for me.
Go to the designated coordinates. You'll find a postcard inside of a mailbox on the first floor. It is labeled addressed to James Buck. You will understand in time. The postcard will be used for the correct location. Report there. It then hangs up.
Fair enough. He hands his phone back.
Ever brisk, isn't he?
At least he's to the point.
It has its advantages. Well,
Also,
now that you've spoken to CEO, do you have any additional points to make? It seems that he has accepted your deal wholesale.
Yeah, not really. I mean, that's kind of the whole reason I'm here.
All right.
But by the way, Buck takes off his cap for a second, kind of pushes all the gray hair back. I'm older than you, and he like takes it off. So, by the way, hey guys, you can pull me out now.
One moment. I have one additional question for you.
What would that be?
What does a tortoise eat? I've been feeding him lettuce, but unfortunately, there are a lot of different opinions. Many of them just keep selling the same expensive tortoise specialty food, which I cannot seem to figure out what even.
To be fair, you could just do lettuce, carrots, stuff like that. Vegetables are really good for them, though don't make sure you feed them plenty, but don't overfeed, because if you overfeed, bad things can happen to their bowels. Also, make sure they have plenty of heat and can, as big as they are and as slow as they are, make sure he can move around, because if you don't, then that's bad.
Yes, I plan on blowing a chunk through my wall so that I can create a dedicated space for it.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I hope he enjoys it.
Heated floors. In any case, good luck to you, tolerable person.
Good luck to you too, person who actually treats my reptiles and doesn't try to kill them the moment they're made. Seriously, your people have a really hatred for my reptiles and it sucks.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that I saw poison glands in this one.
Oh yeah, all of them are poisonous and or venomous. That's why I say be careful. Also, don't make them stressed. Stress is really bad. Stress causes a room to be flooded with poison.
Adorable.
Actually,
I'm going
quite.
to need to blast that hole through a wall sooner than I expected. I'll be calling my contractor.
Oh, I wish you the best of luck, frankly, because he actually seems really calm. But if you have people running in here constantly and screaming at you, or you're getting phone calls constantly, the poor guy might get stressed, and I don't want that for him.
Yeah, funny thing. Normally, it's full in here. Keith levels a glare right at Dot.
Look, I only wanted somebody to bring me.
Yes. Still, I now realize how dangerous it is to have a stressed Wow. Sorry, sometimes when the words come out of your mouth, you realize how unlikely they really should.
To be fair, tortoises are huge. You don't want to make them mad anyway. They could bite a finger off them suckers.
Is that a concern for normal people?
Actually, yeah. Yeah. Because, again, it's still just a normal tortoise. He some extra things because it's stand creation.
Well, I forgot that people are really vulnerable and easily damaged.
I mean, normal people are.
Exactly.
I'm talking about stand users. Stand users are oddly very durable, frankly.
Those two. Anyway, good luck. I will see you on the battlefield as soon as CO gets back to me on where it's supposed to be.
Fair enough. Wanted me to grab. Also, don't have any of your people try to grab me on the way down. Make sure to send the order out because if somebody touches me, I will rip a head off. I'm very stressed today.
Right. He pulls out his phone and starts typing things out. All right. F's fuck with the snake man. Send. Well, that.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Don't fuck with the snake.
The snake just kind of crawls back into a leg. All right, you have a good day. Sorry to bug you. Bye, tortoise. Did you name it?
I appear to have named it Bill.
Bye, Bill. And he just walks down the stairs and down to the front floor where the mailbox is.
Wait. Fucking
Dude.
I got bored, so I decided to draw the turtle, and I named him Bill because reasons.
Yeah.
I drew it pretty well.
Originally, the name that went through my head was Seymour Rich. I like Bill too.
Oh, bruh.
Seymour Richmond. Oh, Jesus criminy Christ.
Bill.
Alright.
Quite a difference.
So what was the note?
No, the thing inside of the
Yeah.
postcard.
Yeah.
To go grab was just a post.
Yeah.
I assume it's for what's her face.
Yes.
Megan.
On the front of it is labeled abandoned island and just a big old honking picture. It is a complete sans serif font in the upper left corner, 100% utility. Kind of boring looking.
Fair enough, this should do. You see Buck just kind of put it in his front pocket. Hey guys, you can pull me out now.
Alright.
Sweet.
So you go. Alright, you're back then.
I'm assuming right here.
What the fuck?
Welcome back.
The bar.
Oh, I forgot about this place.
Hey, it's the bar. We love the bar.
Well, good morning, sunshine.
Says hello.
Don't worry, we've been taking
Yeah.
very good care of him with, would you like another chocolate milk?
Fuck off.
No chalky milk.
And
He's not
Lotho
right
here
now.
has been applying some kind of weird lotion to him.
It's aloe
It's
vera.
it's
Why does
aloe
but
vera.
aloe vera is for burns, not for head trauma.
You must be
Lilith
new
is unsure why she knows it'll help, but it helps.
Don't worry, the aloe vera is our miracle cure. You got
So-
a gunshot to the head, apply it to your foot, you'll be right as rain.
What?
Have you experienced this personally?
Yeah.
I'm very concerned.
Hi, pretty lady.
Hello. Ronald.
Ooh.
That's not nice.
I think she is kind of angry with you. I
And
can't
she's
tell
so
though.
far away.
Yep. Okay.
I could be very wrong, but I feel like she might just be a little bit angry with you.
Not angry, just concerned. Now then, I believe as far as I can tell, I believe that you have just managed to transform this entire battle into what can only be described as a tournament arc.
Yeah, that sounds about
Wait,
right.
we're doing another tournament arc? Oh my god.
I look at you very curiously.
Another one?
How many have you gone through?
One.
What happened?
Don't remember actually, not off the top of my head. Want to say it ended in a draw, technically, but I feel like this won't be the last time I have to
Cocaine.
go through a tournament arc.
I believe they're talking about the Ruby World.
I know,
Yep.
Yeah.
but I want to know why Sin said cocaine.
Because there was that one point that Ron was basically on cocaine.
What?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the Chucky?
Yeah, you ran straight up to the
yeah.
announcer's box.
But all you said was just out of
What?
nowhere. Cocaine.
Don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't remember.
You like ran straight up to the announcer's box. Lars remembers.
I don't remember
Oh.
anything.
I don't remember it. What?
I'll be sure to
Of course,
find the
I'm
video later.
Dead right now, so
Fair enough. Alright.
So,
So,
you
but-
appear to have scheduled
James.
that.
So James, how did your friendly meeting go with good people?
I made a deal. We're all fighting him 1-on-1, and the blue one, Ron, has to fight the person he messed with.
that sounds reasonable.
We rotate. Each one of us fights one of them, and it's a rotating fight. Oh, so they gave me a card to where we meet for this fight.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
No.
We should have
I'm
a
not
talk
doing it right now.
first.
Yeah, y'all might want to chill for a sec.
Also-
Oh god, that is so not Dot's voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm tired, bro. I'm not doing it right now.
Yeah.
Also, I need supplies. I'm not just gonna go in with grenades
Why not?
Question: why do you have grenades?
because I
Ah,
went to an
that
army
reminds
base
me.
and then I stole everything.
Oh, that reminds me. One moment. He walks over. He tries to find a door. Where's the bathroom in this place?
Bernadette assists you in finding it through the delicate art of pointing and saying, "Tuck in that door."
I think.
Yeah, so
Alright.
not. I need.
Mhm. Hey, how durable are her portals, Corn?
How durable?
Yeah.
Like,
They
if
can't
I
really
dip it in molten lava, how could it keep up?
The molten lava would go through the portal.
Cool. The
It
portal.
won't break.
Is it a thing that?
It's not really a thing that can break.
Is it squishy?
Okay, I'm ready to.
Awesome.
You sound ready to fight the bed covers.
You just see him coming back, scraping along the ground,
Oh my gosh.
along the floor, a big giant sword as he just pulls it up and smashes it into the ground to give himself a thing to lean on. I'm ready.
There's just a momentary pause before you can hear from the bar. I'm sorry, I thought I just heard the sound of terminal stupidity damaging my hardwood floor.
Don't worry, don't worry. It doesn't actually leave any. It just sounds like it is for intimidation factor.
I lean over to
Then
James.
you roll a d20 on control to make sure you don't leave.
All right, charisma.
You want me to?
You're gonna need to roll.
Roll what?
Dexterity in this instance.
Oh, well,
It's-
good. That was a normal. That was a normal thing, Mom. There.
Yeah, you managed to avoid leaving any sizable marks. In fact, the only thing is some small scuffs that you would expect more from, I don't know, dropping something tiny. Like, fact, this sword is freaking the size.
Leo James, is he normally like this? He seems like you punched him in the face.
I think James knows much at the moment.
Oh, look, Lilith. Is this normal? It looks like he punched him in the face. I mean, of course he did, but you know.
No. I just had too much to eat. I'll be fine in a few
All right, fair. So, let's have a talk, shall we? Because the two of you kind of went at earlier, and that's kind of scary.
Scary? Are you too?
I look at like Lilith and just kind of flex my arms. Whoo! Totally
Why
too.
did you?
I believe that's a yes.
Hey, why do you sound like
Absolutely a
those
yes.
seals from that one video game? Huh?
What you see, ladies
Why
and
were you
gentlemen, is
speaking
because
in-
I am the announcer person, maybe.
No, I mean that one video game with the hat and the kid.
A hat in time.
Cat in the Hat?
Yeah, what he said. He sounds like those seals, from the
Oh
one-
yeah, the uwu seals.
Yeah, they
Ooh.
were adorable.
I think we're
They
getting
were
off track.
Yeah, very off track.
So, Mr. Ron, last name insert
Yeah.
here, what is your beef with Mr. James? Jamerson. James
I don't have no
Jamerson.
beef. I don't have no bacon with James. I got bacon with Buck.
I really don't know who that is.
In time, you might find out. Because let me tell you, for one thing, you don't like to remember everything that had happened to you quite recently. At least in the last few jumps.
I'm going
Because
to
they all
assume it
left
involved a
in
lot of
scars.
pain.
Well, in one, he literally died.
Why don't you just start from the beginning?
It's time for the recap episode.
Alright then.
Give us a good story, huh?
Okay. Once upon a time, in a small town in Louisiana, a man met a woman and they fucked. And out of
I
that
don't
woman-
think he meant that farther in the beginning.
Oh, you mean when? Okay.
We meant jumper time, not baby human creature
Maybe fucking
time.
Okay.
You see,
Well,
I was
one day-
when a man and a toxic crocodile love each other very much. That's how Florida man comes out.
Well,
Florida
There
man
was-
has nothing but beer
well-
and Bud Light.
okay. So it all started when I was in my room playing some video games. I was playing the new Pokemon game. See, and then this woman appeared before me. She was massive. She was almost
What is
almost
what are you
fine.
doing?
too. Could you not with the crunching and the munching?
I mean, it's a recap episode.
But
Who doesn't
still,
break out the snacks?
So
I
she
know, I'm
pulled me
breaking out my
of
stuff.
the- She pulled me
continue.
out of my room to this ethereal-looking hallway and told me that I would be able to go to any world I wanted to go to. So I chose Pokemon. It seemed relevant at the time. Next thing I knew, I was falling to the sky. I land face first into the ground. I get up. A motorcycle falls on my. I get back up,
Something Wurmple.
and then I walk. Oh, and then I used said motorcycle to try to drive down Route 1 of the Hoenn region. I'm pretty sure since all you guys are jumpers, you all know what that is.
Good time.
I ran over a wormhole, as I think. Can't quite remember. I realized right then that, oh, hey, this thing may not be useful, so I took it apart and stuffed it in my bag.
Stuffed
you
an
know, I can
entire
do that.
motorcycle in your bag?
Yeah. He pulls it out and he starts dumping all the pieces out onto the ground. See?
I think that's the sound of somebody wrecking the floor. I think you should put those away before you get someone punched.
Yeah, I'll put them away in a minute. But still, on to my story. So I went off with my partner at the time, Chi-Chi. That's what I started calling her. She was a shiny Ralph. She was lovely. Sparkled like the brilliant day. Ah, Chi. You just seem smiling, looking off into space.
Get on with it.
Oh, right, yeah. So I was in the woods on Hoenn, and I ran into. He flops over the table and he points at James. I met Buck there. He was a cripple with a wooden leg who couldn't speak but could talk Pokemon.
What?
Yes, exactly. So we sort of made like a sort of buddy thing. He had a Rockruff named Max.
Is that what we saw in that place?
Yeah, those
one
were
with the weird.
Yeah, those were your Pokemon. You had a Rockruff called Max.
Okay,
a Houndoom, I think, called Bone Daddy. You had a
that was Bonubus.
Bonubus, yeah. Oh yeah, the giant fuzzy one was Bone Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
There was also the mighty Anna called Steak. Yeah, it was.
Why
Steak.
did I name something alive Steak?
I don't know. Look. You're just as weird as I am. I think that's why we hit it off so fast and stuff. So yeah. So so to make things to make matters short, things happen. We get to a point where we're in a museum, okay? So I thought it would be a good idea to be like, hey, I want a Tyrantrum. I'm gonna go steal the jaw fossil. I get in, or find a way to get in, sneak my way in there, roll a few nat 20s, I think, and I get the jaw. I'm getting out. That's when the Magikarp Nation attacked.
What?
At the Magikarp Nation?
Yep.
Everything changed when the Magikarp Nation attacked.
Yep.
I hold up my my Magikarp little trinket. But they're so cute!
Oh, you do not know! Oh!
I kicked a couple in my day, but...
They came through like a goddamn red tidal wave over this town that we were in. And they left behind the nastiest mess that you've ever seen. The water turned white and red that day. And then there was a Gyarados in there for some reason, and it ate me alive and spat me out because it didn't taste good. At least I think I could have been dreaming that part, but I don't quite remember. But that was just the start of the problems. That's where it all started. For you see, from then on, things just started getting worse and worse, and Buck found his love for brisket. At least I think he did. He may have already had it, but I don't know. Oh, James, tell me, do you like brisket?
What is brisket? I like steak.
Hold on a moment. Let me see something here. Damn it, I don't have any brisket on me.
Well, look.
You could always order some.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like spending money. So, forget about it. So, fast forward a few times, the Magikarps attack again.
What did you do to these things?
I don't know. It's like as if it was just our curse or something. I think the goddess, Jumpchain, as I like to call her, I think she cursed us with these things. Because every jump we've gone into, a variation of them have been there. And they always come in swarms. And it's never a pretty sight.
See, my
That
question is,
or
have they
it's
come in this one?
That or it's one Titanic ginormous one. Like in the zombie world when I learned how to fly a plane. After never having touched the plane controls at all, I just spontaneously learned it. But I'm kind of getting out of order here. So yeah, all that happened and stuff. Then later on, we went to the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon world. I became a chessman. Oh yeah, you became a Trico in that one, James. And I think, actually, no, wait, Lilith, you came in at around the halfway point of the Pokemon trainer jump.
Both was actually there from the beginning.
Yeah.
Roughly, yeah, you were there from the beginning too, so you should remember some of this. I remember we met you when I was on a date with Flannery. Never really went.
Except,
actually, so.
I don't remember or know much outside of what you people have told me because I grew up here.
Oh, you took Amnesiac too, in addition to your starter?
No, I just or the way Cindy explained it to me that if you chose anything other than
You basically
dropping
get a
and
second
remember.
life on top of your current life, which
Yeah, you don't lose your memories unless you choose to, which is what Buck's
Why
been
did
doing.
I think that?
Because it's
No,
what
no.
Buck's been doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
He
choose to
chooses
lose your
to
memories.
It is your choice.
That's a pain.
Yeah. But also, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon jump didn't really do much. That is until we got to the Ruby jump. Now this is when shit actually hit the fan, roughly.
See how it is. I'm not even gonna bring up Bestest Buddy. I understand.
The Ruby jump. I remember those
Traitor,
days
my
fondly.
goodness.
Sorry.
I got high.
I had forgotten about Bestest Buddy.
I was gonna kill someone, but then I got high.
Because he barely
Corn
interacted.
has been hurt.
My guy never really interacted with your guy too much. He just knew about Bestest Buddy all the time. But he mostly remembers you from the Ruby jump, though.
Yeah, but in the Ruby jump, I was less Bestest Buddy and more leader of the Mafia because I am the Mafia.
Yeah. And it was in the Ruby jump where we met a guy called
Silence.
I forgot what his name was. All I know is that he started a chain of restaurants called Get Some Sip, and he was basically a member of the Mafia. He was also Buck's best friend at the time. It hurt me.
He had a butthole in my house.
It was a hole for bestest friends. It was always wet though because I put it near a cliff. It was my moist bud hole.
There's not a cliff inside my house, sir.
The moist butthole. Yes, I remember it.
Excuse you, it's a bud hole, not a butthole. Don't be weird, man.
No, it's a butthole.
I don't like these people.
But yeah, so in the Ruby world, that's where this thing came from. He looks at it. I call it the Bitch Annihilator 10,000.
Because it's the only thing that'll touch a woman near him. You can hear deadpan from the back.
I really use my ability and pull out my own sword, which is a sword breaker sword. A weird conundrum of a name. It's very fancy.
Your sword looks like a piece of shit. This, he pulls out, he's showing off his thing. This is a real man's sword.
You're
This
a
bitch
real
got
man
cancer.
sword?
You got everything you can need. You got the sharpest of edges on both sides. You got built-in rail cannon technologies. Also, and for the times when you just really need to be thin and pokey, he pulls the sword right out of the hilt. I got a second sword.
Cough, the guy who can't swing it, cough.
I mean, your character doesn't know that.
Rod can barely hold that sword. If he can swing it, I would be amazed.
He has.
He has.
I mean, he hasn't shown a whole bunch of it, and he also canonically has, as I recall.
Yeah, I have in the original Ruby Jump until I have changed it to have the little sword on the inside so I can move faster when I need to be. And also, this sword, technically enough, was apparently part of an unbreakable sword that I broke.
How do you break it? But you can't break it. It's
Well,
unbreakable
simple.
for a reason.
It wasn't
Yeah,
as
but I broke it.
unbreakable as the people thought it was.
Basically. Yeah. But so I took it as like my own thing. But this blade is that's something about the metal lets it connect, condense, kinetic energy. So I can channel that into the energy rail gun of the sword to basically instantly power it up. Where before I would have to swing the sword around and attack people to charge it up. So now I have an alternate way of charging. So I basically slam the sword into the ground, pull out the little sword, leave the big one there because nobody's like, oh, it's not worry about it. And then whenever the first chance I get thrown back to the thing, stuff the sword inside, pull it out, and then bam. Basically, I win.
By scanning.
Basically, yeah. But the point is that I just wanted to get that out of the way. Buck over here, he had the ability to spit poison in this world. Thus, why your lizards have poison ability.
Poopy.
You also had, if I'm not mistaken, a axe shotgun. I'm trying to remember if that's what
think it was a-
Ah, yes. The shacks.
I think it was a
outside of
whip
Tokyo,
axe blowgun.
It was
Yeah.
a whip axe blowgun.
Yeah, actually, I tell a lie. It was a whip axe blowgun. Lilith over here had chakras that could turn into a giant
Chakras?
into a giant
I had bladed that turned into a bow and then also a flail. They were my favorite thing in the world.
There we go.
They also turned into nunchucks.
I said that
Yeah,
first.
Oh.
It is hard.
And
to question upside his
also,
names.
mind you, though,
I
you
missed
couldn't hit the
that one.
broadside of a barn with those arrows, but that's why they exploded. So,
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
what?
Maybe not the young
We
lady.
don't mention my terrible aim.
But it's the truth.
We don't mention it.
You can't
well.
handle the truth.
There are some things in life you just don't mention.
True.
That's
So,
one of them.
basically, so make a long story short, at the end of this jump, we were going to fight a super villainess called Salem. You guys may know her. We were locked in deadly combat, and Buck got hurt. I willingly sacrificed him to finish off Salem. I left him for dead.
I'm so sorry, good sir.
And we-
You were forgotten.
Mhm.
I don't even know what these people are talking. Like, you just see them eating. This is just a great story to me. I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't even think any of them are telling the truth.
I mean, he's
So-
an idiot, but you have to take this as like backstory and real life right now.
Yeah. So
I know stands. The rest of this brouhaha y'all are talking about don't make sense to me.
Just
That's
let
fair
him finish
enough.
the story, and we'll see.
yeah. Granted, I am abbreviating it a lot because we are technically strapped for time at the moment. So we need to get onto this tournament arc. But yeah, so I left him for dead. After that, we were picking our next jump, which was going to be the zombie world. Oh God, my dinner's trying to kill me. Oh,
Told you go
Oh,
slower
yeah.
on that roast.
oh. Man, I couldn't breathe for a second there.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's like
you
as
messed
if gas is building up and it just stuck in my chest. Oh, okay. So yeah, as I was saying, after that we kind of had a falling out. That's when I figured out that Buck actually didn't see me as a friend. This fucked with me. All these jumps, I had always gone in thinking, "Hey, Buck is a friend of mine. Who wouldn't want to hang out with a friend?" So I kind of tried to stay as far away from him as I could. After that, to an extent, at least. Then we went into the zombie world, and it was fucked. There was werewolves and dragons and shit.
That's where I met.
That's where you came in. Yeah.
Sounds like my jump.
You. Yeah, maybe you may have been following after us after we had got done with all of our stuff because it
I
seems
never
like
had
you
any
came-
dragons. It was just a lot of fun. Cat girls.
Oh,
though.
I haven't met the dragon.
Those cat
Either way.
girls.
Either way, in that jump though, I accidentally killed a guy.
Sounds rough.
Oh,
Did
so
you
you
do with like
admit it.
I still say it was an accident. All right.
Uh-huh.
He admitted that he accidentally killed someone. It's Buck who says that you can't murder someone who didn't ever exist.
But the
They're
thing
both
is, though,
bullshit.
they did exist. They do exist. These worlds are real.
Mm.
At least that's
Interesting.
what. At least
Yeah.
that's how when this all started. That's how Jumpchain told it to me. Okay, these worlds do exist. These are our actual worlds. When we're here, it's weird. It's weird.
I
how
mean,
to-
we have
how to say
proof. We have
Yeah.
proof.
Jingle jingle.
But I thought, look, so you see, I thought I was facing the rocket launcher at the zombies. Clearly, I had it backwards because it wasn't a rocket launcher; it was a bazooka. So the bazooka, went the other direction, hit the guy, and then ever since then, I've kind of been fucked in the head, So, I mean, I
Yeah.
was already kind of fucked in the head because of the motorcycle.
He
Oh,
might
yeah,
have
yeah.
missed, but that human missed.
Don't worry, dear
let's not
Ron.
forget
People have
that-
died around me many times.
Also, let's not
Very
forget that in the Pokemon Trainer jump, I pissed on Suicune.
You know, I'm sorry you did what?
But why though?
Yeah, I pissed on Suicune by accident, mind you.
And you're confused as to
okay.
why Magikarp were after you for so long.
I
He
know,
probably
right?
did that after the Magikarp incident. That's my
No, it
assumption
was
anyway.
it was before.
Yeah,
Okay.
it actually was before. This was when this was
You
when
dug your grave, now lay in it.
that was also when that other guy was coming with us. But it was weird. He was a guy, but he was a girl at the time. It didn't make any sense. Because for one thing, Jumpchain told me that I couldn't become a girl.
I assume you asked repeatedly.
I asked once because I was curious to see if I could get away with it. She said fuck no. So I decided to just shoot someone else instead, so
Yeah, fair enough. See,
That's
my
funny.
story is very short and very sweet and very lovely. The first 3 jumps were, about the same. Pokemon, then Pokemon, and then, Ruby is where it was interesting. Kind of. I fought some nice.
Ruby is usually where it gets yeah.
Yeah, I had to fight some really nice dudes. And by really nice dudes, I mean they were jerks, and they involved a lot of me hurting them, a lot. But the White Fang members weren't too bad. And then we got to the zombie world, and I pull out my silent chainsaw and my boomstick. I got these little trinkets, and I also fought some zombies and.
Another goddamn weapon of destruction inside of my bar. You can hear her muttering.
And I fought some zombies. I fought an army of cat girls. That was fun. And there's some plants, too. Some very angry plants. Very angry cat girls, too. Very angry ones. But then I got here. And, I met you people. Not really sure what's wrong with you people. But it's an interesting ride so far, so I like it.
I don't like how you pronunciated that.
Don't worry, Robin. We've been friends for quite a while.
I know.
Probably. My memories say you're my best friend. And my only friend, because everyone else hates me. But you're my best friend. Accept the
I
compliment.
wonder why.
But don't worry, guys. I think we can stick together through thick and thin. Ignoring the fact that we're going to be doing one-person battles, and so we're going to be ignoring each other entirely. But through thick and thin, we must stand together.
We will stand together.
I
Alone?
know.
Because we're not gay.
You know what's funny? This seems to be the closest we may get to Dragon Ball S style fighting.
With
Where one of
giant.
the characters is infinitely more powerful than anyone else in the roster.
Uh-huh.
Goku.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Goku is literally the win button.
No,
Very
he's
much.
the muffin button.
That's like One
Muffin!
Punch Man. That's a
Except
one.
Goku can't actually defeat people in just one punch. It usually takes 2 punches.
And 2 episodes of screaming beforehand.
And a muffin button before that.
No, you forget. It takes 10 episodes of screaming beforehand to do that.
You're right. I got put in those push-ups, man.
Oh yeah, I read the manga,
I'm
so
so
you know I didn't have to
confused
deal
by
with that.
the
I-
episodes because they had to have been doing things like they couldn't completely recap the battle in one entire episode so that nothing happens, right?
I mean, they kind of could. It was a weird issue involving the pacing, and it had to do with the fact that he needed to go slow enough that the manga could keep releasing at a pace that would mean they didn't have to do filler arcs. But that means that there was some legendarily, whack instances. Episodes and episodes of training, of Vegeta doing push-ups is the number one example given. Also that they could make it so that they wouldn't outpace the manga and run out of material.
Oh, okay.
10 episodes of just push-ups. Like,
Which
wow.
is funny because that's kind of what happened to Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah,
The manga
again.
is pretty solid overall. It doesn't deal with that issue because it didn't have to slow down to keep pace with the manga. So it's a really
Yeah.
good manga.
Well, yeah, I mean like with the Dragon Ball Super manga, but I also like the manga because Dragon Ball Super because it kind of goes more into detail about specific events. Wow,
Anyway,
we're
Just
getting off
moved
track.
way off topic.
So go back to the point.
This is what happens when you put a pack of nerds in a room.
I
What
will
you
eat
saying,
the
Mike?
nerd. I love those candy.
I know, nerds
Anyway,
are so
yeah.
cool. Anyways. Yeah, so what are you saying? Megan?
I don't know. Nothing.
Alright. So,
Yeah,
now
'cause
we,
she's so pretty.
now we know how we all feel about each other and our mysterious honor-bound pasts of futures and pasts of future. You know what I mean.
Bitch, please.
Are we
The
ready
only
to take on
honor-bound that
people?
the only amount of honor bound that I am is that I kind of want to make things up to Buck, and I don't want to have to kill. It's a big no.
You do realize that's an inevitability in this situation, correct?
Ooh, brisket.
Not if I can't help it.
Hey, look, it's brisket. Just don't casually reach over and grab one piece
Oh
of
no!
it.
Oh no! Look! Ron sees the mashed potatoes. He's like, mashed taters, and he just splats his face into it.
Alright, can I roll for strength to just grab Sin's arm for that brisket?
Yes.
Motherfucker. Oh.
You just see him look at you for a moment. Nice brisket, looks well done, and grabs the steak on the table.
The horror.
All the while, Ron just got his face just splattered into some mashed potatoes.
See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, grab the brisket, put some mashed potatoes on the brisket.
I don't want
around
any
his
mashed
face.
potatoes from whatever.
Yeah, no,
face.
after what just happened to those taters.
Just grab a few mashed potatoes, put on the brisket, and pour some applesauce on it, and just start chomping on it.
Wow, you just hate. You're just a hate elemental, aren't you?
I mean, you don't
Applesauce
take
on
the
it.
entire brisket. It takes like a slice.
Yeah, just a slice of brisket, put some mashed potatoes on it, and then you just pour some applesauce onto there and just start chomping on it. Oh, this is tasty.
Anyway, looking over to James, I'm gonna say to him, so how are you taking all of this? Because it is true.
I literally believe none of you and you're all crazy people.
Alright, I'm gonna bring in a stranger then, I guess.
Yeah. He lifts his face and he's just got the white of the mashed potatoes on it. You will understand when the time comes, my friend.
How about the time being now? I'm gonna go get Gaia, who's in.
No, get her
I'm gonna
guy,
go get Gaia.
who
Yeah.
probably doesn't like being there much.
Alright.
But you know.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
this
no,
world
she's-
is hyper-industrialized.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna put my hand out to her and say, "This is Gaia. Go ahead
Hello,
and
random
introduce
lady.
yourself."
So what? Robin, I think your name was, right?
Hmm.
Why
Yep.
did you bring the actual Earth to the Earth?
Can I have some manga? I ran out like a
Because
couple days
it's-
ago.
It's like definite, almost. It's definite proof of a being from another universe.
Look, if you
Man,
want,
that's one
Alternatively, it is
powerful
just a
stand
cosplaying
user.
sassy young lady.
look.
Yeah, like to again, James isn't gonna believe you no matter what you say. I'll be real.
She's
Well,
like,
then-
can I have
Hang
some
on.
manga? I
Look, you
ran
pull
out like
out
a week
anyone.
ago.
Okay, you can pull out anyone, and you know how he could explain any audibility they may have or look?
Stands.
Stands.
She's
Again, this is-
literally a goddess. She can demonstrate goddess powers.
Cool. A stand has that too. I literally don't believe you people. Now, can we please just get this over with? I would not like to lose my one place, and I'm really irritated with all of this. I want to
Can
take
I-
a nap.
Can I bring out Groudon?
Oh my
Not
god.
in
He has
the
seen
world.
Groudon. He has seen your warehouse. Again, things can be
If you
explained to
want-
him by one simple word: stands.
It's
But
then
have you
why-
ever seen
why
a
do you-
fan that look like fucking that?
hey,
And also,
stands come,
why
I'll shake
would it
your
be caged up? For one thing.
Oh my god.
Because not every stand makes sense.
Okay.
Also, like,
then
if you
how
wanted to
about
bring
your inner
Groudon in
feeling about
here,
us then?
if you wanted to bring
I
Groudon in
literally
here, you
do
would
not
break
care.
it.
The
My
thing is,
feelings
though,
are
you
difficult
know.
and they reject all classification.
I legitimately okay. You see James like put his hat down for a moment. I don't know you, random lady with a weird bunny. The hand lady freaks me out a little bit. The Ron guy is literally just confusing, and the guy in red is probably the most sane person out of all of you,
Hi,
and he
guys.
legitimately tries.
That a little bit. I like that title.
Look, you're buff and you're covered in scars. I've dealt with a lot of people, okay? I'm an archaeologist. I've lived in this place my entire life. Literally, I was born down south before I learned I had a stand and then was preemptively chased most of my life, off and on, while also eventually coming to work for this wonderful establishment, next to also being an archaeologist who uses his stand to help him navigate ruins and old things without destroying anything major, at least moving earth, but that's about it. And
Getting
selling
chased is funny.
what it's a pain in the neck. I lost an eye because of it. Literally, I don't know you people. I don't care. The only reason I am here and doing this is because the lady behind the bar, I got attacked and my reptiles got killed, and I will take revenge for my children.
I
That's
don't
fair.
think you believe that.
boy.
I
I
feel
mean,
like you
that's
said
honorable,
before
if
that
nothing
you
else.
know us and that you have some sort of friendship with us. I feel like you're trying to square that away because you're trying to make an understanding of it. We're giving you all the facts, but you're just not trying to believe it.
Ma'am, I legitimately don't know you people. How long will it take for you to get that through that head of yours? You have a wonderful stand and all, and everything that you people have shown me or said can be explained by one simple word: stands.
You
Stands are
don't feel
powerful.
anything? You don't
Not
feel
really.
like you know anything?
Nope. The only thing I have is a blaring headache from constantly using my stand on a constant in situations where I'm having to make reptiles that end up dead. I see through them. I'm not half blind because I want to be. I'm half blind because I physically don't have a reptile on me at the moment.
Didn't
Because
you
I
say
am exhausted.
Didn't you say before that you wanted to stick with us because you felt some type of connection or friendship with us?
No, I wanted to stay with you because I didn't want Dum Dum over there to kill himself.
Why? He's
Look,
a stranger to
I-
you.
Because he saved one of my reptiles, I repaid the debt.
I feel like inside you know that there's more than that.
Inside your heart.
Ma'am, I literally don't know you people. Like, you see him, like, put his head in his hands. I literally have said this every day for the past 3 days. I don't know you people. My name is James Samuel Stagston, not Buck.
Can
what,
I?
isn't it
Can we
odd that
talk to
you're-
Jumpchain? Can I like teleport into the
No.
place that she usually takes us?
Nah, she just talks to you guys through your heads. Sometimes, if she's having fun. Depends on the
Yeah,
day.
she can call you,
Literally.
but not the other way around.
Literally, everything you people have said, every time you say something, all I hear is an explanation with the one word of stands, or you people are just crazy. And you're all labeled terrorists. And I got labeled that because I'm working for, he points it out, her, because I got attacked and I wanted a little bit of payback. I didn't want to be labeled a terrorist because I have business to conduct that you people have cut into indefinitely at this point.
Don't worry, my friend.
Well,
We'll
how
be out of your
about
hair
this?
sometime soon. Also,
How
we
about-
may
I hope
kill things.
so.
Let's
Because
finish off
legitimately.
our business here and do what we need to do and get done with this world. Then you will see, because when we are done, it will all come back to you.
Done or not, I do not care. You people make me mad.
Happened.
You, funny lady, I want you
It's
to teleport
Robin?
me to that island right now. I got some things I need to do.
I need a
She's
break. I'm
tired,
not doing
man.
that now. I have
Ah.
to go and collect lava from Hawaii, so I'm
I'm
kind of
sorry,
booked
you
right
have to
now.
what now?
What reason would you need to collect lava from fucking
I'm sorry.
I'm doing a one-on-one battle. I'm gonna collect some lava from Hawaii. I don't care.
The least you could do is teleport me over to that island, and I will be out of your hair.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
a deal
Bruh.
has been struck, so you could take him there.
You
He
could
would
just
just
drop him
force
there
you
and we'll
there.
go
They
there
didn't
later.
say when we had to go there. Let's just go there tomorrow. Take a nap.
No, I want to go there now.
Oh my god. Alright, how about you
Why?
drop him over there and we'll just jump on some food while you get some lava.
But then
You
he'll be on his own. Are you sure you're gonna be alright?
Yes, I will be fine. The island is uninhabited.
I mean, but there's gonna be them on the island too.
they won't kill
won't fight
him
To be
probably.
fair, he did say he did have. Okay, Tim. I mean, y'all people do realize he did say he's gotta have to take some time to do stuff, right?
That is true.
And
So-
they said meet up there when you're ready. I.e., if you burn the postcard now, he would be all alone there. Just take him with you wherever you go.
Ah,
Actually,
yeah,
we
I
only
forgot
got
that the
a copy of the
postcard
card.
burns.
I
We
can
only
just photo print it. I can make multiple. It's okay.
Oh, true.
again, what the guy said. Their boss probably isn't going to take prisoners. The moment you people arrive there, you will be attacked most likely, and the rest of this brouhaha won't be there to save. You will probably end up dead, Miss Rabbit. Because last I checked, you don't really have a combat ability with your stand,
And
and
that's
all of them do.
something
Technically, I don't.
lava.
Lava,
Something,
yeah.
something. She's got to do that first, and if she goes
Yeah.
drops him off first, that kind of is redundant at that point.
I can't
Yeah,
go
but
in
I'm
battle right
That
now.
actually
her to
does
use
that
the
actually does
ability
bring
on-
up a good point I wanted to mention. Who's fighting
But-
first?
I promised them that Ron and Diana were fighting first.
Well, you
If
promised
you-
that they would fight, not that they would fight first.
Good point. I'm going to stay with my statement because I want Ron to get into a fight because it did cause me grief.
That's fair.
Okay.
Alright,
If
so
if you go, Ron, you're gonna be by yourself because not any of us are gonna be ready to go.
So-
Oh, don't worry. As
You have a
though,
death wish or something?
even though he just looks at James. I mean, even though I may seem like a complete buffoon, I have gotten out of worse scrapes than this in the times that I have been in places.
I have a feeling that that might actually be true, shockingly enough.
I snuck into a museum while the guard was there. I stole his flashlight, bashed him across the head, and I still don't. And I know I didn't bash him across the head, but my memory sometimes fucks up. But I do know that I stole his flashlight while he was there. I was making all the noise I can, and he still wouldn't. The world, I think, sometimes works for me. Also, I am very hard to kill, apparently.
Looks at a motorcycle dropping on your head.
So
I mean, fair enough, but there's still the problem of she has to make multiple copies, and I was only handed one proper copy of that, and I'd rather us all go together.
we have a
and-
copy machine somewhere around here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So what we can do
Start making
is, while she is going
No.
collecting her stuff, we could actually make it so she's the last in the rotation. We could, and that way she can collect all the stuff, get some more time to kind of refresh her stamina reserves, and then Ronnie Boy here can go on first and either get the living crap pelted out of him, or he can get the living crap pelted into him. You know what I mean. And me or James here can go second, or any one of us three could actually go second. Then we can just provide some time for Robin over here to collect her necessary equipment. Although I should probably
Feels
collect
like
some
there's
stuff
a
too.
time limit.
And who cares at this point? You people aren't listening. Let's just
besides, the way
take
I
me there with Blue Boy. I'll sit there with him to make sure he doesn't get himself immediately killed. I'll fall asleep on the island because I can protect myself via the wonderful circle of reptiles that I can always have. Why do you think I keep a car full of them? Literally.
That's actually really smart.
All right.
Yeah,
so
again.
I'll
one
go
time of
ahead and
doing-
do that if both of
Alright.
you would want to do that.
let's get that copy made.
And I'll go with Robin to collect some cars. Lot of cars. Want
Oh
some
yeah,
cars.
I have a checklist. So you'll probably be going on a shopping.
Oh, good. We're gonna get
Wrong
some
address.
real good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway,
Congrats.
if
and
you
get
guys want
ready.
to leave now, I can go ahead and do that.
Oh, I'm ready to leave now. You got the copies done?
Yeah.
All right.
You just see Gaia leaning over next to you, and it's just like, can I have some more manga? I ran out like a week ago.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'll go ahead and take that from the store too. Anyway,
Sweet.
all right, portal opens.
Ah, cool.
Wherever it opens up, Ron just instantly jumps in.
You see Buck you see James whistle, and you just see a horde of reptiles start entering the portal with him. Again, usefulness.
That's legitimately kind of terrifying, but good job. That's
Reptilia, march! And you just see him walking
Alright.
into it.
oh, look over at
Yeah.
Bernadette and look at the floor.
She just calmly looks around. Hey, as long as they didn't shit on my hardwood floors.
Does James' character still have the GoPro? Because then I can look through and see if they're in trouble.
I mean, no, because I assume you burned it when you teleported him.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
that she stated that she would be printing off a screenshot from the stream and then activating the portal then. Did she
Yeah.
mention that last session?
I do
Good
that.
point.
So,
But at the same time, do as you wish. I don't really care.
all right. So it's still on you.
Yeah.
So, problem though, Ron
Hmm?
went in first, and then you waited for all your legends to get in. When you go in, he's not gonna be there.
On the island, I'm going to fall asleep. What if I'm going to make a perimeter via reptiles and fall asleep? Did you not understand?
I gotcha. Because okay, so the reason why he wanted to go to the island is so he could train.
Ah.
Ah, a training arc during the tournament arc.
More
Double
or less
off.
that he wants to be using the sword again, so he can use.
All
use
right,
the
you haven't
big
actually
version.
used that thing for I think for you
Quite a
2 years.
while, but he has a body type that will allow him to utilize it much better.
Mhm. Oh, that's true. That's true. You're actually able to swing it now.
So yeah, now he needs to learn proper ways to be able to use it now.
All right, cool.
Lilith,
And-
are you going with them, or are you coming with us on the shop?
I'll go with you guys shopping.
Cool.
Awesome. Shopping includes stealing, just so you know.
I have no morals anymore.
Awesome. It's not just
The
gonna
cops to
be
my
at a.
bar.
Oh, it's. They won't be able to follow.
I'm assuming those two will go first and second. So, Lilith, you want to go third? You want to go fourth?
Well, she's coming with us. But
Yeah, I know. But when we get
Acting
onto the main
in
area,
combat stuff.
Oh, I see.
yeah. You want to go third or
We'll
fourth?
go three. Three's a lucky number.
All right. So I'll go fourth, and May and Robin here will go fifth, and then we'll follow up with Ron and Boyd again. I think that means we'll end on Ron and James, then you, then I think it'll end on me. Am I right?
'Cause there's
Somebody check my
9.
math. Yeah. Think it end
9
on me then.
including Johan. Are we fighting Johan?
Go
I
on.
mean, at like, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Okay.
Not yeah. So it might end on me or it might end on you, depending on how things go.
Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you guys all enjoyed that episode. We're about at the end of this time limit here. So we planned a lot actually today. That was a lot of talking. I was actually kind of surprised by that. And we got some things sorted out, and we got the next couple episodes lined up in a odd fashion. I wonder how many I wonder how many fights we can do in one episode. Actually, I'm kind of curious on that.
Well, depending on how long the fights go, you know, how long we're given. Because I'm going to guess that the whole island is our battle. So it'll be similar to like you know, we could probably do it as like similar to Fortnite where everyone is actually fighting all at the same time. Or I guess you could say the Tournament of Power. More
Yeah,
likely.
kind of. I mean, we could
Oh.
technically do multiple fights as our characters are fighting at the same time. Since
Oh,
there
that's
are quite a
true.
few.
Yeah.
But the
And then
problem
just
comes
do
from there's
initiative.
9 of them. That means we couldn't really do a 1v1 fight proper at that point.
Well,
That's
no,
true.
no. You see, everyone is fighting one-on-one, but on different areas of the island,
Yeah.
That way no one waits.
and we
That could
can
be
Yeah, but
I
if
mean,
you
it's
have
like
it,
a battle.
and we can
if you have it
bound
as Tournament of Power style,
perspective.
though, that means it's basically a free for all, and people are free to team up together to fight.
That would
if
be
they can
really
find
bad.
them, because they're going to have. I'm pretty sure that the people of Cater will have it settled to where they will be forced into like long, you know, far away areas of each other, and the fights will be more or less contained in those areas by technology or something. I don't know.
Well, we shall have to see on the next episode what Corin decides to bring to the party. Whatever party we may have. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go check out the description for all the fun stuff, and we'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Auf Wiedersehen!
Arrivederci.
There's the line.
But maybe you should do it faster.